Marco, what's going on?
Man, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It was good. Definitely was a good one. And if that's gonna be how they're gonna end the franchise, then
So
Chef's Kiss. Yeah. It was definitely worth it. Hey Fonda. Hey Andre. You miss seeing us. How you miss seeing us? You don't come on here? Ooh! You just saw us. Hey Tristan. Hey Al. You guys doing all right? Y'all give us a like when y'all get on here. Give us a like when y'all get on here. Give us a like when y'all get on here. Uh-oh. Give us a like. Hit the thumbs up. 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 Remix. Hit the thumbs up. 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 Hey, hashtag. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Hey, Sylvia. Hit the thumbs up when you get in the chat. Hit the thumbs up when you hit in the live. Get in the live. Get in the live. Hit the thumbs up. I see 13. Y'all got 5 likes. I see 13 people. Y'all got me 5. Hey, hey. Headed to work. Aw, boo-boo. Hey, Sylvia. How are you? Loving the southern heat. Oh, girl, we home. We are at home right now. But as far as the southern heat, I can't say I'm used to it. It's been a very long time since I've lived in the South. I'll put it that way. And I will say this. I did not miss the mosquitoes. Them things are resilient. Oof. I hated that. The room that we were in, like outside entrance, and it gave me so much trauma, childhood trauma, from rushing into the house, making sure that we don't get bit by the mosquitoes and all the mosquitoes and moths and whatever else was attracted by the light, trying to get in the house. That was horrible. What am I looking at?
Kayak.
I don't see no kayak. Oh, the blue one. That's not a, oh yes it is. It's real lovely. Hey y'all. So let's chat. Everybody on here today. Hey,
Right.
Going to work. Oh, Marco in, hashtag going to work. Don't come down here, it's hot. I know that's right. And we were just talking about coming
when
here.
is the best time to go to New Orleans, hashtag,
Hey,
as far as weather is concerned and heat?
Right. What you mean? Fonda said, I wish we had some of that heat cold here in the PA. Wow. It's 74 degrees here, so it's not hot, but it's decent, and there's not too many clouds. It's not raining, okay? And it's not snowing. We didn't get a snow in May. I just realized.
We didn't get a May snow.
Yeah, we didn't get a May snow, so, whatever. Marco said, I missed the cold. X-May on that. The mosquitoes just wanted some sugar. Yes, they did, but they weren't going to get none of this. None of now. None of now. Hey, hey. DeWitt, hello from Poland. How are you? Never say never. New Orleans, go in February or March. That's what Elle said.
Okay.
That's
Mardi Gras.
Well, yeah, that's Mardi Gras. That's too much. Hey, hit the thumbs up. 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 It's 23 of y'all. I got 8 thumbs up. Something's not mathing. I hope you guys are well. Happy Memorial Day. Of course, we're honoring those that gave their lives for our freedom on today. So, appreciate that. Hey, Natasha. Oh, yeah, we definitely experienced Sanoa. We definitely experienced that, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Thank you for the sacrifices of those that died for us, not the ones that are living. That's Veterans Day. But the ones that died for us, they went to war and actually gave their lives on the battlefield. Absolutely, we honor them today. We are not cooking. Aren't you cooking on the... No, we're not cooking on the grill. We just travel.
Yeah. You wore out.
We wore out. We ain't cooking, not a grill, not a thing on the grill. I can't even talk. Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. Hashtag say Lilo and Stitch is fire. Is it Lilo?
Yeah.
Why do I always say Lilo?
Because you rename everything.
I do rename everything. But that right there tells you that I am not a fan. He said it's fire though. Okay. We believe it. We haven't been since 2017. Need to go back soon. Okay, that's what's up. The food on the trip, Miss Gina said, wow, how was the food on the trip? Woo!
We went to a place called Georgia Shrimp Company. I had lobster dish with shrimp and cream, and that was good. We stopped at Toast on Lennox in Atlanta for brunch. That was crazy good. Shamanda can tell you about her lobster that she had.
OMG. Let's talk about it. So that was the first stop that we made, like Ralph said. Literally fresh getting off the I was gonna say getting off the boat. Fresh getting off the plane. Once we got to Georgia, we stopped there. And instead of chicken and waffles like what normal people would have on their menus, they had lobster and waffles. And I actually got it. First of all, I am a lobster fan. But the second reason that I got it was because it had sweet potato waffle, and I'm a fan of some yams. So I got that, and one bite of the lobster, I'm gonna tell you something, if I could have smacked somebody's mama. It was freaking good. My eyes got big. I looked at Ralph. Ralph was like, what's going on? And I gave him a bite. He was like, mm-hmm. And we have a restaurant here that we always go to, and they have lobster and waffle. It's not necessarily a lobster waffle, but it's chicken fried waffle, right?
Lobster.
Yeah. And we always commend them for everything, and their food is impeccable. It's off the chain, off the chart, the chef's kiss and all that. However, this lobster here, put them in the gutter.
Y'all remember when Craig first got high on Friday and his eyes got big? That's how I was when I took a bite of hers. I was
like, it was amazing. So we want to share a little bit of everything as far as experience. We got a nice little drive ahead of us. Mm-hmm. So we got time to chat with you guys. But y'all gotta do me a favor. It's 20 of y'all and I only see 10 thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. But so let's talk about the movie, and then we could get into the camp, and I can get into some questions if you guys have any questions. Mary Mac's Tea Room.
That sounds good.
Is our okay? That's what Natasha said. That's her spot. Okay, it's your go-to spot. Okay, absolutely. All right, so we will need to do that. Hey, Black Jesus, I'm going back up. Sorry. Love lobster bisque. Yes. Hey, Black Jesus. Yes, yes, yes. Nick and Norman is okay. Okay, so we did go Nick and Norman's too. Unfortunately, it was a little late in the evening that we couldn't, experience all the. And plus, we had to get on the plane the next morning, like within the 3 or 4 hours, 5 or 6 hours between the time that we actually left the restaurant. So everybody kept telling us the Philly cheesesteak fries, which I would have had if I would have went around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I would have had time to sort of like walk it off and take a nap, but we did not have a chance to do that. So I really didn't get a chance to experience the actual real food, if I can say that. We did have some rib tips. They were actually good. Yeah. Ralph said they were good. I had fried pickles, and what else did I have? I had a salad, and it was actually pretty good. But let's get into the movie. So, Mission Impossible. I cannot talk.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Yes. Thank you.
It was. I'm gonna say this. Tom Cruise is crazy. He's the last movie star.
You may have to talk about it a little bit more.
Tom Cruise is crazy. He's the last movie star, and I enjoyed myself. His movies make you want to go to the theater and see them. That's why I say he's the last movie star. He does all his own stuff. The stunts that he did in this doggone movie, I was like, this dude is crazy. This dude is insane. We thought we'd seen stuff with the other movies. This one, I was like, you are insane. I can't with you right now. But it was a nice climax.
Yes.
It was a lot of callbacks to earlier Mission Impossibles. I mean, callbacks.
Yes.
Like that. Like wow, that is him. Craziness. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed all the kudos to the stunt coordinators.
Yes.
Because they definitely did their job on this one.
Tom Cruise, it's Tom Cruise Productions.
Wow, I missed that.
It was Tom Cruise Productions. So Tom Cruise had a hand and a foot in this movie. So kudos to him, creativity wise. And that, all I gotta say is that plane.
Yeah, the plane sequence.
The plane.
It was insane.
It was insane.
But then he had other moments I was like, oh my God. This dude.
Yeah. We did it. We did that a few times. Yeah. We did that.
This dude is crazy.
Yeah, we did that a few times. Yeah, we did that a few times. So we didn't want to talk too much about it because of course we're not going to give you too much of these spoilers. But have it being, one of those last movies of the franchise, because it says the last reckoning. The final reckoning. Somebody's gonna die. It's leading up to a moment where you're just like, oh my God, one of y'all gonna die.
Right.
One of y'all ain't gonna make it. And then it's like, oh my God, how? Like how? So it was one of those movies where it just so we didn't get our normal tickets because it's not a normal day that we would actually go to the movies. Yeah, so we didn't get a chance to get our normal seats. We have seats that we get every time. This time we did not get a chance to do that. So there was another young lady that was sitting beside me, and she was there. It looked like her mother. She was there with her mother, and y'all know I'm animated, so everything that I was doing, I was and the young lady looked at me. She said, I was thinking the same thing. So it was like I was reacting for everyone in the movie theater. So of course my gasps were a lot louder than everybody else. And then there was one scene where it was quiet, and all of a sudden you heard the baby say, "Yay!" There was a baby in the audience, you guys, and the baby.
It was a good baby.
It was a good baby because nobody knew that baby was in there. So it was like one of those babies. It was our baby, technically. But it was like, it was a relief on the screen, and we were like, oh, nobody really said anything, and the baby was like, yay! I thought that was pretty cool. Of course you have to watch The Reckoning in order for you to, or any of the movies. You have to watch all of them, actually.
I'm gonna do a marathon.
Yeah, you have to watch all of these movies so that it can sort of make sense to you as far as this last one, because everything connected. It was freaking amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. We are Tom Cruise fans, whatever. We know he's a vampire. It's all good. But don't quote me on that. Don't say that. Don't walk around saying Tom Cruise is a vampire. But he just doesn't, to us, he doesn't age. But in this movie, you could tell he's aged. Okay, because he's up there now. Right. But it was amazing. So I would give it an A+ for real. Okay. What would you give it?
I'd give it a solid B+.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was just a little long. Dragged us some places.
Really?
But yeah. But other than that, I give it a solid B+. Wow. And my personal favorite is Ghost Protocol. I can't tell you why.
Well, you can't. You're probably comparing it to Ghost.
No, I'm not.
Ghost
but I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's just my personal favorite out of the whole series.
Okay.
This Ghost Protocol. I can't give you a good reason. Okay. But it's just my personal favorite.
There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so let me get into some questions before we start talking about the camp. I almost didn't see the end of 25. Very blessed to be in God's favor. Much love to everyone. Stay safe.
Right.
Okay. That was Black Jesus. Drive safe. Everyone have a blessed day. Okay, Marco, go ahead and get to work. Hey, Keith Johnson. Fonda, too bad you didn't see Nick or Norman there. I wouldn't expect them to be there. I wasn't expecting them to be there. But if they were there, that would have been a plus. But however, they should have been at the camp if that was the case. Yeah, no spoilers. You know it. Yeah, so the camp itself. Oh my gosh, kudos to the people who actually coordinated the camp, got the guests there, created everything for the camp, all the activities, all the events, down to blocking out the hotels to make sure that everyone had a hotel room, and then maybe not having a hotel room at the actual hotel of the convention or the event itself, but then blocking out rooms for 2 other hotels. It was 3 hotels altogether. And
having shuttles.
And having shuttles to come back and forth so that you wouldn't miss anything. We had an opportunity to meet Alana, oh my gosh, Ralph.
Tara.
Alana, who plays Tara on The Walking Dead. She loves Ralph. She completely loves Ralph. I think it's because she can't remember my name, but I'm not gonna say that I was like, oh, hashtag Team Ralph hater. But it was like, so we had a tour with her, and she was amazing. She was able to give us stories along the way of things. So we was able to see the fire station. Thank you, Ralph. Help me.
Fire station, her apartment building, a lot of alleyway scenes. Remember in season 8 when Negan and Rick were fighting in the car chase and Negan crashed the Charger and everything? We got to see that building and see that area. Abraham's Bridge, the insurance building that him and Sasha was in, they looked and saw the bridge.
Yeah.
All of this was like in a 5-block radius.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the location selection was amazing because everything was there. Like all the scenes that I remember were like, wow, it was right here. This is insane. This is ridiculous. Yeah, so the location was great. So we saw those on the walking tour. I wonder if I'm missing one thing or not from the tour as far as what we saw, but I can't remember right now.
The railroad tracks where
that was when we went to Sonoma.
In the alleys too, where Abraham and Eugene were walking through. I'm trying to think too. I think that was it for that tour. Yeah, that was pretty much it. She showed us a lot of
the claimed garage.
Yes. Yeah, the claimed garage. Yes, that was in there too. And when we were walking, I thought I saw something else, but I was like looking at it like, isn't that something? Oh, it was a building where Carol, can't remember what season it was. Oh, when she was
got kicked out of
when Rick kicked her out. Yeah. And it was the building that she was sleeping in. We saw that building. It was, oh my gosh. So that was just what was that? That was just the tour itself. Shout out to Mashawn. Shout out to Tamaj. Talking ETV and Big Brother and Little Sister Reacts. Shout out to them for making sure that we got here, that we got there. They sent us multiple. What the heck? So we go. Oh yeah. They made sure that we got everything. Tamaj sent us multiple emails, making sure that we got all the events that we wanted. Shout out to Mashawn because she cooked for us amazing macaroni and cheese. Oh my gosh.
I'd put it up against anything in a restaurant.
Absolutely. And the next time I do want some lobster with it. Yeah. Yes. Best smoothie on God's green earth. Yeah. So shout out to Chef. I thank you.
I'm about to get some recipes.
Absolutely, we're gonna have to get some recipes. As far as the camp itself, if you guys are Walking Dead fans,
you'll love it.
You will absolutely love it. Not only were the events set up properly, or just the it was the vibes, it was the ambiance, it was everything about it. We had karaoke.
The actors are so personable.
Jesus, listen.
He can sing.
He can sing his butt off. Cooper, shout out to Cooper. He was amazing. Nadine was there. I was about to mess up her name. Paola. Oh, almost Paula. Thank you. Princess.
Yeah.
Was there.
I didn't even recognize her.
Ralph. She bumped into Ralph, and she apologized to Ralph.
I was like, no, you good.
You know, and he didn't even know who she was. And I was like, there's Princess right there. And he was like, that is her. She was there. I talked to her earlier. It was amazing. When Cooper came behind, because Michonne knows everybody. So she hugged him and he came and stood beside us and talked to us for a little bit.
10 minutes.
And I literally looked at him and I said, I've been waiting to meet you all day. Like, I geeked out. We got a photo op with Lenny.
Yeah.
Morgan. Oh my God.
Well, she took a picture with Jesus.
Yes, I took multiple pictures with Jesus, and I told him, please don't do a serious picture with me. Please be funny. Please let's be silly. So he snapped like multiple pictures, and then he asked me. I'm pretty sure if he comes back next year, he's gonna remember me because he knows that my name is unique.
Right.
So I mean, loved everything about him.
I had an event with Father Gabriel that was real nice.
Yeah. Everything. I mean, it was the experience for this to be our first camp. It was a great experience. Yes, it was hot, but it was manageable. It wasn't 95 degrees. It wasn't 147 degrees like they have been talking about. Oh yeah, and also Seth singing.
He can sing too.
Charismatic. Yeah. I love them. Shout out to was it Anissa? Anissa, our tour guide. Oh my gosh, I just went real straight country. She was amazing. She shared so much. She had so many nuggets. And jumped so much. I mean, just dropped so much knowledge. I loved it. So if you guys ever get the chance, I believe the tickets will start going on sale in July, if I'm not mistaken. And it's always the same time every year. So this is Memorial Day weekend, so most likely will be around the same time next year. If you guys are interested, please, by all means, please do that. I'm trying to look at names and I don't know. Is that I'm sorry, it's shaking and I can't see. Is that DeJoin? That can't be DeJoin. Is that DeJoin? DeGjoyn? I'm sorry. What would you consider the movie that Tom Cruise wasn't good in?
I wouldn't say that he wasn't good in. No, I think
he's been good
there's
in
nothing that
everything.
he's done that I haven't liked, honestly.
Yeah, we've liked everything.
I don't think he's ever done anything that I thought sucked.
Yeah.
Like even The Mummy. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I didn't think it sucked.
No, it didn't suck. He was good in that.
Yeah.
I think he still has a contract. He ran in that one too.
Yeah.
There's a contract for him to run in every movie, I promise you. But I don't think there's anything that we've ever seen that he hasn't been good in.
Yeah.
He's been good in everything. Hey, Tiki! Are you still on here? Did I see the pudding house? Did we see the pudding house?
No.
We did not see the pudding house. Good question. We did not see the pudding house. But we did see Rick's house.
We went to
we went to Alexandria. Yeah, Michonne and Tamaj took us there. So we went to Alexandria and we toured and we got so many pictures. We got the wall with the names on there.
Yeah. We got the Commonwealth sign. Sanoa. We took pictures at Rick's house.
Yes.
Carol's house.
And then the house where Ralph was like, is this the house where he came out of it? And when Carl got hit, shot in the eye. Yeah. And he went stone cold on everybody with the glass breaking. Yeah. So
we took a picture of the pond in the back where they set the walkers on fire in the pond.
Yeah. We got a lot of pictures. So we're gonna share that with you guys. We're probably gonna go we're gonna share that with you guys so that you guys can see that. You've never met a cast member that wasn't down to earth. Irony was there. Yep. Yes, he was there. Chandler was there. Beth was there. Rosita was there. I'm
missing some. Lydia was there.
Seth.
Enid was there.
Did I say?
Alden was there. Aiden was there.
Simon was there.
Yep, Simon was there.
I'm sorry, I got really loud right there. Simon was there. And he was hilarious. He was just walking through. He was like, "Where are we supposed to be?" And I was like, "Uh-oh." And I looked at him. I said, and Rob was like, "That's Simon." I said, "It sure is." And then when he walked past us, the people who we got it, but the people who was like ahead of us, they were like, "That was him." And we was like, "Yeah, that was him." So it was. Hey, Laura. wow, yeah, cast members are super cool, and I think that's what makes the experience even better.
Pope was there.
Pope was there. Richie.
Yeah.
He was there. He was hilarious at karaoke.
Yeah.
So the events probably, they may not be the same, but I believe karaoke is something that they will always do. So if you ever had an opportunity to come to the Walking Dead camp, I say I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it, especially if you fanned out like we did. I'm doing a rewatch now. Ralph is doing a rewatch as well, and there's so many things that you miss on the first watch, so you have to watch it again and again and again and again. So it's a good thing to do. I'm watching it again and I'm realizing how well the writing is, and everything just sort of makes sense. It just makes sense. And there's always a nugget somewhere. So yeah, so if you guys get a chance, please, by all means, go. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And they also have payment plans for the actual camp, so it's not like you have to pay it all the way up front. So they are very conscious of finances and people, and their money and stuff. Time is money, money is time. So yeah, I think that's a good thing that they have a payment plan, so you don't have to pay everything all at once. And who knows what happens within a year, but we always try to plan ahead just in case. The VIP section goes quick. We learned that the hard way. But they do also have VIP other opportunities and tickets where you don't even get a deal. So it's a really good opportunity for people to go and just be among the fandom, you know what I'm saying, to be in the vibes and be in there and just feeling everything. Trust me, you're gonna be tired.
Yeah.
You're gonna be tired and wore out, but it's so well worth it. It's so well worth it. The adrenaline rush, I think it got me because I was so excited that the plane didn't even bother me. And Ralph was looking at me. I was like, dude, I am so excited. He was like, I can't tell. I can't tell that you're excited. But yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, let me see. Rewatch it now after seeing the locations will be totally different. Yes. Absolutely. That's I think I'm excited about that. Yeah, because I'll be like, oh my God, we seen it. I can go back into my camera and I'm gonna go back into my phone and find those pictures that we took of those places. And oh man, it was amazing. But yeah, that's all we have to share. Go see the movie Mission Impossible. Matter of fact, if you have not seen not one of them, go back and watch them all before going to see this one. If you can. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the movie theaters for probably another month or so, because everything is streaming now. But yeah, go see it. Go spend that money on Tom Cruise. It'll be well worth it. Yeah. You got anything else, baby?
I'm
losing words.
We had a great time. Still tired.
Yes.
Go see Mission Impossible. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was 2.5. Well, almost 3 hours, but it was well worth it. So go see it. We love you guys. We'll talk with y'all later. All right. Enjoy your Memorial Day. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Bye.